Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about, can becoming rich make a person ungrateful? You know? And the answer to this question is it can if they allow it. You know what I'm saying? Becoming rich can make a person ungrateful if they allow it. And the thing is, though, like a lot of people who become rich, they allow, you know what I'm saying? They allow money and riches to make them ungrateful. It's something that you have to allow. And majority of people who do become rich, they allow it to, you know what I'm saying, make them ungrateful. So I'm gonna give y'all some examples, right? Like, let's say you have a celebrity and one of their fans may walk up to them and they could be like, oh, you know, I spent my rent money on a ticket, you know what I'm saying, to buy a ticket for your concert and this and that. Um, Now of course it's like the celebrity gonna be like, oh my gosh, thank you for coming to see me and this and that. Are these words from the heart or are they just saying stuff? Let me tell you something about a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? When a lot of people become rich, they become ungrateful. It's because they just don't care, bruh. Like in their words, it's like in a way they train themselves to talk nice. But when you look at them in their eyes, bro, and you look at their face and you just really like study what's going on, bro, they really do not care, bro. You could tell them, hey, I spent like my rent money, like $1,000. I sold stuff to make it to your concert. I traveled a long distance to come see you and to see your concert. Of course, in their words, they gonna train themselves to read. It's kind of like they already have a scripted response to whatever, you know, the fan is going to tell them. They have a scripted response. You get what I'm saying? They're going to be like, oh my gosh, thank you, this and that. Man, these people do not care, bro. Majority of them, they do not care. Man, they don't care if you sold your car to make it to their concert. They don't care if you sold your shoes to make it to their concert. They do not care if you sold your soul to make it to their concert, bro. They do not care at all, bro. Now, some of these fans is deceived by words. That's why you gotta have discernment. You gotta be able to see behind the words. Some of these words these people be saying, it looked like they was trained to say that. It looked like they trained themselves to say that. You could tell if some words is from the heart versus some nonsense. Let me repeat that one more time. You gotta be able to tell if the words is from the heart or it's some nonsense. Some of this stuff look like it's scripted nonsense, bruh. These people do not care, bro. Majority of them, I'm not going to say all of them. I'm going to say majority of them, they do not care, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these people, you got these fans who be donating to these successful streamers. They be donating to these successful celebrities. And then the streamer or, you know, the celebrity is going to be like, oh my gosh, thank you for donating $20 to me. I really appreciate it, bro. Look at their face. They do not give a damn, bro. Bro, look at their face, bro. Don't look at the words, bro. You got to be able to see beyond the words. Look at their face, bro. They do not give a damn. Bro, does their face show that they care, bro? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could just tell by just the body language, the image, the face, bro. They do not care, bro, at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like some of these celebrities is making millions of dollars. So if you already donating to somebody who's already rich and you donate $20 to them, do you really think they care? They gonna be like, hey man, thank you. Man, they don't even know what to say half of the time, bro. They have no idea what to say. You know what I'm saying? Really, they don't care. I'm not going to say all of them, but I'm going to say majority of them, they actually do not care at all, bro. Does they face look like somebody who gives a damn, bro? They face shows you that they clearly don't give a damn. Even like when you know, like sometimes you see like let's say a celebrity blood sacrifices somebody and there's some type of blood sacrifice that happens, you know, at a concert or whatever, when they give an apology, bruh, they face look like they don't give a damn, bruh. Like I said, they words, a lot of fans is deceived by the words. Do not be deceived by the words, bruh. Bruh, when you look at these people's face, they do not give a damn, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, bruh, they do not care. You know, and going back to the title of the message, bruh, like, can becoming rich make a person ungrateful? It can if they allow it. You know what I'm saying? And majority of people who do become rich, they allow their riches to make them ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? They allow their riches to make them not care about the the smaller things anymore. They allow their riches to make them not care about the little things anymore. The smaller things, they do not care at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Have you noticed some of these uh people who become rich and successful, they do not care about the smaller things anymore. They do not care about the little things anymore, the little blessings. They do not care, bro. I'm trying to tell you. They might say in their words, they gonna act like they care, but in their actions, bro, they do not care. And you know, becoming rich can make a person ungrateful if they allow it. And let me tell you something, a lot of people who do become rich, they allow it to make them ungrateful. They allow it. That's the key word. You have to allow it to make you ungrateful. And a lot of celebrities and people who become successful, they allow it to make them ungrateful. They start looking down on people. They forget where they came from. Man, these people be forgetting when they used to borrow like $20 from their friends and this and that. They be forgetting this stuff. They do not care, bro, anymore. And it could make a lot of people cold-hearted if they allow it. And let me tell you something. So many people allow it, bro. So many people allow it. It's very few people who remain humble and grateful. Like, so many people allow riches to make them ungrateful. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. So many people be allowing like riches to make them ungrateful. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, man. And I just basically wanted to talk about this, man. Like, can becoming rich make a person ungrateful? Yes, it can, bruh. Yes, it can, bruh. These people do not care, bro. Like, majority of these people, they do not care about their fans. Bruh, if these people had a chance to blood sacrifice their fans, they would. That's why when they fans become blood sacrificed and they come out with these fake apologies, bro, they face do not give a damn, bro. They words act like they care, but you gotta see beyond the words. It's not always about words, bro. You know, you gotta really see, like, you gotta have discernment, bro. Just look at their face, bro. Look at the expression, bro. They don't give a damn, bro. Look at the expression, bro. They do not care, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Look at the expression, bro. They do not care. That's all you really need to look for. Sometimes you gotta put the words they saying to the side. All these fake apologies, put them to the side and look at the expression, bro. When you look at the expression, that's all the truth that you need to know. They do not care. You know what I'm saying? And then you also gotta understand, you gotta have enough discernment to know when somebody's speaking from the heart versus when they speak in some scripted nonsense that they don't even feel. These people don't even believe this stuff. Yo, 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 man. Y'all seen that Travis Scott apology after all them people he blood sacrificed at his concert? Y'all seen that apology, bro? This dude, this dude don't give a damn, bro. Yo, these people do not care, bro. Yo, I remember, like, I don't know what year this happened. It happened like a few years ago, I think. I seen that apology online, bro. This dude looked like he was constipated. Dude did not care at all, bro. Hey, bro, after that dude did the apology, bro, and turned off the camera, bro, that's it. He about to go party. He about to go run his money up. He do not care about you or what you're talking about. Man, that apology, bro, like that right, that's all you need, bro. That's all you need. Just go back and look at that apology that Travis Scott did after them Them people died at his concert from that blood sacrifice that he did. You know what I'm saying? Look at his apology, bro. His face looked like he don't give a damn. But let me tell you something. After that, people continue to support him after that. How are you still supporting somebody who shows you that they clearly don't care about you? Something wrong with people, bro. People will continue to support these types of people, even if these people don't care about them, bro. How you continue to support somebody who told you they do not care about you, bro? I forgot what Little Uzi said. Little Uzi said something about his fans is going to hell with him, or something about if his fans follow him, they go into hell with them. And these fans is still following Little Uzi after he done told them that he's leading them to hell. He said something about he's leading them to hell, something like that. I don't remember the exact words, but he said something like that. I'm leading my fans to hell, or something like that. Little Uzi said that, and these fans is still continuing to follow Little Uzi after he told them he's leading them to hell. Something is seriously wrong with people, bruh. Something is seriously wrong with these fans, bro. Bruh, somebody told me I'm going to hell with them, I'll be like, hold on, bruh. What is you talking about, bruh? Man, I'm deleting all their music from their playlist. I'm deleting every single song of them from my playlist if I was a fan, bro. What do these people be doing, bruh? Hey, but these people, man, these fans don't care just as much as these celebrities don't care. I'm going to repeat that one more time. I have came to the conclusion that these fans do not care just as much as these celebrities do not care. So they have like a chemistry. They both have one thing in common. They are both heartless and cold-hearted. That's really what it just boils down to. If somebody told you what it is and you still don't care, something is seriously wrong with you. It shows that you don't care. But, man, that's just basically all I wanted to say, man. Peace.